Hey, Cortavius here. It is time for Dwarf Faction Wars to go down on the free-to-play. Well, at least that's what I'm hoping it's time for. Let's go find out. Hey, one thing I did have to show you, though, real quick, which is crazy luck on the free-to-play. For those that watched my video on the champ chase pulls in this last weekend, well, hopefully you all watched that. If not, go watch that video. I had crazy luck. Well, I pulled a legendary on that, and it actually got me more points than I expected, so I realized I was really close to these mythical materials here. So I went and got those, and I was like, well, I just need to pull one epic. So I thought I'll just pull an ancient until I hit epic. And I did it off camera because we all know you're going to get trash from ancients, you know, if you just pull them on a non-2 times. I pulled one ancient and got King Galkabar with the one ancient. That means on the last video, my last ancient I pulled in the 10 pull was gold. So the very next ancient I pulled on this account was a second gold, second legendary with no 2 times on back to back. Man, that's crazy luck. And King Galkabar is a really good champ too. So, you know, continuous heals and shields and removes debuffs, throws more heals, more, poisons, block buffs. He's got more shields on the A1, more stuff on the passive. He's just a really good support champ to help keep your team alive. So, man, that's fantastic. That I'm glad, I'm happy to pick him up. So that was crazy. All right, let's get back to, you know what, actually, one thing I should drop in here. If you want to add a legendary to an account today, click the link in the description below. You can add Narma, the legendary poisoner to your account, and you get 3 epics. Best deck epic in the game, Uugo, along with Mausoleum Mage and Anax. All you got to do is follow 4 steps. Step 1, log out of Plarium Play on the PC and uninstall. Step 2, click the link in the description, register with a brand new email. Step 3, launch raid, complete the tutorial. Step 4, go to your inbox, Narma's sitting there. Enter the code Desert Queen, you get 2 Hanorok, and also for 7 days while this video's on, at this time period, you also get Michelangelo. So, crazy start. But let's go see what I can do in Dwarves without Narma. All right, here we are, stage 21. Historically, this has been one of the hardest factions to do. Back in the day, Dwarfs was known as probably the hardest. Knights Revenant also pretty hard. This has the boss that just hits like a truck. She can just one-shot somebody, which makes it hard to come back with. So I do have a reviver. She's level 50. And then I've got Samar Gem Cursed, who I picked up. He's level 50. So I got 2 50s, but I do have 3 6-stars. Geomancer's not perfect for this fight, but he's my 6-star. And then I got a nuker, and I got 2 nukers. So unfortunately, I think 4 of the 5 champs, actually all 5 of them are probably squishy. And I'm on a boss that can one-shot. So I'm just going to try how they're built now. I might need to put Melga in like Stone Skin to survive a hit. She is in regen. And Samar's in regen just to keep him alive. And I'll keep her revive as well. So hopefully my 2 nukers can just clear these waves fairly quickly. Interestingly, Samar's actually my fastest champ. Didn't see that coming. All right, so let's see if he can clear. We got 2 spirit champs in there, which doesn't help because we really don't want to take any hits in here. I'm just saving her abilities because I don't really need them. All right, can she use her AoE and clear some people out? Left a lot of people standing, unfortunately. So that's, and of course that means he gets to revive, but he can go take block damage away, which he didn't do. He can take the block damage away. All right, we are still alive. Hey, I'm about to lose my nuker. All right, do I have any heals here? Well, I might as well AoE because he's not going to do much damage anyway. Let's take out the... Oh, that's right. He's got the A1 that can attack. Oh, I should have checked. I think she's got a heal on her ability, which I just ignored. We'll come back around to her. But he is going to die if I don't help him out soon. And there he goes. And you kill him right before the wave. That was not helpful timing at all. Well, we have no AoE. I think I'm actually going to use his Takedown Maneater's ability to put up his damage, or his block damage on everybody, or his unkillable. So I'm going to use her A2 there so that she puts strength on everybody. I'll just AoE there. That's not doing me much. He's not going to do much damage anyway, but he's got a heal on there on the A1, so we'll take the heal. Oh, he's still alive. Come on, do some damage. Oh, come on. Oh, those are some hits, but he's going to go. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know if this is going to be good. He's just got too much, he's taking too many hits. So she can put up a shield buff, but I got 2 of them with block debuffs on them, so that's not going to buy me much. Decrease defense and weaken on everybody, that doesn't help. Yeah, his AoE is not going to do much either. Oh, that figures. Look how low Man-Eater was, and I couldn't kill him. That's a real shame. So we were just buying time until she gets her abilities back. Now I got to wait for them to undo those unkillables. I might as well steal the unkillable, which is nice. Would have been nice to steal it off somebody who had the HP burn, so he could have stolen instead of just removing, but I don't know that anybody still had him. I'm not sure how he got an extra turn there. All right, we got 3 more turns before her revives comes back. Melga is not booked, so I'm not getting that. Well, I might as well take that block damage or the unkillable away. All right, I'm going to bring you back at the boss because I think this is getting boring. All right, I'm back at the boss. I have most of my abilities ready. Boy, that boss's turn meter is high already. I got a feeling I'm going to lose people here, but if I don't lose Melga, I at least have a shot. Some decent damage there. Well, there goes 1. So I got 2 revives out of Melga. She can revive 2 at a time. It's kind of all I really have. So that's a buff steal. Try that ability. Does he do any damage at all? No, not really. So we can put HP burn and weaken, and then also with that up there, that means we'll do less damage because Geomancer has a passive in there that reduces damage taken. Oh, that's actually a nice hit. Wow. Oh, we're going to get fears and stuns, though. That's a real problem. She didn't attack the nuker, though, so we are still in play here. We lost both of Geomancer's debuffs, though. That's a real problem. All right, what can we do? Let's put up the protection. I don't know that that's going to buy me much. I got to make sure I save her revive, but that boss is going to get another turn. All right, well, we got to pick him up now. So come on. Oh, I got 1 more turn left. Oh, man, she kills the 3rd person. I'm in trouble. Ooh, that will help. So that will do some damage to the boss and also buy us a turn. Lowers the turn meter. All right, I'm going to pick them up, and the boss is going to get a turn before these guys go and probably just kill them right back. Crap. Maybe I should have let the boss take a turn first. Yeah. I am not going to cycle back around to her ability. So it looks like we could kill the boss, but with 6 turns? I don't have 6 turns. I'm going to have to redo this. I'll bring you back at the boss. All right, back at the boss. See what we can do. Gamble. I'm going to gamble and keep that extra attack to see if I need Geomancer to be faster than the boss. That's, I might need to see if I can speed up Geomancer. Great, except on that. Oh, there goes my 3rd champ. So I either need to get Tholen to survive longer, or Geomancer needs to be faster than that boss. All right, let's speed Geomancer up. I'll be right back at the boss. All right, back at the boss. I sped up Geomancer so he'd be faster than Tholen, and, well, sure enough. Turns out that Tholen, I guess, has the masteries to increase his speed, so he's still faster, because I think what happens is when he attacks, he actually speeds up the boss. So the boss is taking a turn before Geomancer. Kind of a problem. And he gets an extra turn, which bumps the... Oh, we do get the turn. So Geomancer can bring the HP burn, which drops his turn meter. All right, we got a shot. So let's see if we can actually do some damage before this boss gets a bunch of turns in. Morag does not have her ally attack back. That really would have helped. Unfortunately, we don't have that. So boss is still going to get that turn in. But we got some damage in. Now we're going to get True Feared and Stun. Boss is going to... Oh, Tholen takes the hit. Gets the counterattack. Let's do the single target. Oh, that was some nice damage. But the boss does get turn meter for how much damage she does that is done to her. Him, her, it. All right. So that's where we wanted the revive. She had to use the revive during the waves, so I got to make it 3 turns without that revive. That's a real bummer. I think if that revive was there, we were good. So, the problem is if I didn't use that skill earlier, I don't think we make it to the boss with everybody alive. So, well, we can at least put our strength on. We can decrease the boss's turn meter again. So we're buying ourselves time here, just trying to get that revive back. 1 more turn. Boss is going to attack somebody. If the boss attacks Morag, who's low on health, I can pick them both back up. That's a lot of damage. All right, so we really need the revive to come through here. There's the revive. Pick them up. Oh, we got to go before the boss, though. Come on, give somebody a turn. Oh, Geomancer. That's going to do it. Turn meter down. Come on, nothing crazy here. Finish him off. Woo, woo, woo. All right, that is Dwarf Faction War. Oh, that didn't take that long, I guess. But it did take a few rotations, and it was just getting the skills down. And Geomancer going before the boss. Man, that was huge, because that lowered the boss's turn meter and got us through. So, all right, successful. You can see how the boss basically can do the True Fear and Stun. So if you have block debuffs, that really helps. If you don't, though, which I didn't, if you have a Geomancer who can lower turn meter or somebody else, the boss is susceptible to turn meter decrease, which really helped. And then you either need somebody in Stone Skin or regen like I had, and a reviver to be able to pick people up. If you don't have that, certainly helps. So good, plenty of strats to be able to beat this boss. And obviously nowadays there's champs like Newt and others that can just do crazy damage. I did that manual, so I have no presets, obviously. But let me show you who I used in this. So I had Tholan in there as my damage dealer and main damage dealer. He was in Savage that you saw there. So he's got 209 speed. He had 28,000 HP and 1,600 defense. I mean, he's got no EHP to stay alive. But he did take a couple hits with the strengthen on him. I mean, those aren't great damage stats either, but it's the best I got. And 207 accuracy. He did land his weaken, I saw, which was nice. Boss only has 165 speed, but it does pick up turn meter every time the boss is hit. Sorry, Relic, none. Skills are pretty much unbooked. I had one book into Tholan's A3. Everything else is unbooked. So Tholan unbooked works. And then Blessing, I don't even have one. So he has a 5-star Blessing and I didn't even have it on. Oh man. So you can have a Tholan with no Blessing and unbooked, and he still works. I do have masteries, thankfully. So I did have the offensive support tree coming down to Helm Smasher in the tier 6. Oh man, Geomancer has half his masteries applied. He has no Blessing on, and he's only 1 star, so it's not as bad of a sin, but he has no Blessing either. He is fully booked. He has no Relic. He's in Perception and Cruel. He's on my clan boss, Wixwell team. Some HP and defense, so he could take some hits. Wasn't really targeted by the boss that I noticed. 212 speed, crit rate, some crit damage on there, crit capped, and then 379 accuracy, because landing that ability is clearly important. Morag is in mixed stuff there. Does have, I guess, a Cruel set that added up, and then a Slayer piece. She is in 37,000 HP, 4,000 defense, 193 speed. Does have some decent damage on her. I mean, the defense percent's not great, but the crit damage isn't bad. So it's not bad for. I mean, she's not one of my main nukers, and she's just in whatever I had her in. So no Relic. She is booked, and she has a 4-star Cruelty Blessing, which was nice to pick up the extra stats, and has only 2 masteries applied with plenty left. So not many masteries on this team. So you don't have to spend a lot of time to beat the boss doing masteries. Samar Gem Curse does have some masteries, but only 1 applied, just crit rate. And he wasn't a damage ability winner. Samar is unbooked, no Blessing, no Relic, and missing 2 pieces, 2 accessories even, because he's not even ascended. He is 0 ascended, but that was a regen set, so he does have a regen set to help him heal. 55,000 HP, which was decent. This boss ignores defense with that big hit, so the HP is more important. 212 speed, and no accuracy or resistance. And the last one was Melaga. She's also in a regen perception set. I just stole it from somebody else. And her stats, 48,000 HP. So she was only hit once, I think, so the boss wasn't really going after her. He did check, go after the squishier people with lower HP, so having your nuker not be a target is important. 201 speed, so hopefully she got her abilities back. I mean, obviously I love her a lot faster, and then some accuracy. I really didn't need her to land anything. She has no masteries applied. She is unbooked, no Blessing, no Relic, and that was her gear. So, I mean, really, yeah, is it Geomancer the only one with masteries? Yeah, Geomancer was the only one that had full masteries. Nobody really had Blessings applied, and no Relics, and 2 level 50s. So you can definitely beat this faction, I think, with fairly low investment is what this showed. So if you want to do it manual, I would not have 3-starred on auto unless magically she got her revive back right on time. So That's another faction down. That feels good. So for faction wars in total for the dwarfs, I got one more stage I can knock off, and we'll be at 855 roughly out of 854 out of 875. So actually out of 945. So we're over 90% on our way to Lydia. Got some, definitely some stage 6s to beat, stage 21s to beat. So hope that was entertaining. Please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.